It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Brunson outside. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Hart outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Hit the tip. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Right side, Edwards. Driving to the basket.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Back to Brunson. Screen by Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson up top. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Outside, Edwards. Sweet little floater.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Brunson outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
It's good.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Here's Anunoby. That 3 off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Knicks trailed by 9. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Pushing the action. Brunson always a threat in transition.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Timberwolves leading by 7. Pass to Dillingham. To the wing on the left. Clark for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And here is Conley after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Pass to Miller. And here is Clark. Here's Dillingham. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good. Shamet.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Clark left side. No good from outside. McBride with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Clarkson on the wing. Got it off in time. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
Anthony. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Here's Robinson. Reed with the rebound. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Timberwolves passing it around. Now Dillingham, still scoreless. 2 points, that one goes.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Clarkson for 3. New York, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 8. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Craig, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Edwards inside.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
Pass to Brunson. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. Here's Shannon. Misses the 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. And here is Bridges. Edwards defending. Back to Towns. Then jammed down as he goes right over Naz Reid.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized. And he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Kevin, back to you.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Gobert with it. Brunson picks him up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Knicks trailed by 6. To the middle. Tipped away. Here's Robinson. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And an OB in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards drives in. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. There's the drive. Count it. Brunson's got his 2nd bucket.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Bridges. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 16 points.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Knicks trailed by 6. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Towns with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Bridges. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Pass to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Gobert, defended by Towns. McDaniels outside. Randle outside. Shot clock at 6. No good on the 3. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They're scoreless since the first half. Towns with screen. Pulls it up. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Towns is a lot for a defense to handle, especially when he's looking to score inside.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Here's Anunoby, following the three by Minnesota. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. Has to Gobert. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here is Edwards. Takes the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Edwards. He's got 22. And the shot goes down. Edwards got 24 points.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
They get it back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Brunson. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. No good on the triple. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Bridges with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson, good.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Into the lane. Here's McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
15 seconds left for the third. Outside Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Launches a three, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Knicks trailed by 9. Here's McBride to the paint. Here's Robinson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Back to McBride. Shoots over DiVincenzo. McBride's shot is off. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Clark for three. Knicks with the rebound. To the inside. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, looking for that point-blank opportunity. Clarkson wanted the highest percentage shot possible.
Here's DiVincenzo. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Shakes him. And the dunk by Robinson.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside, Towns. Sinks the triple.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Hard outside. Now Anunoby. The three goes down.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
No good. The dry spell continuing for them. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards.
Some hard-nosed defense from Brunson. He will just stay connected defensively.
With the drive. Yep, that's going to go in.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
Puts up the three. Edwards drills the three.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot. But this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Towns lays it in off the window.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to be.
Down it goes for three.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Now Brunson. Anunoby outside. 4 on the clock. Brunson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stinks. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Now Edwards. For three. Cleared away by Hart.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Edwards, and there's the three.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Bridges got it to go off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Now DiVincenzo. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Towns, the screen. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Gobert.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Edwards. 3. Good.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Towns. So it's Minnesota taking...